Hi, I'm Jenna, and I'm a licensed massage therapist in the state of Pennsylvania, as well as the owner of Mountain and Meadow LLC, Massage Therapy and Art Studio. You can find me at mountainandmeadowllc.com. I am answering your questions. This question was submitted by a friend of mine, and she wants to know if massage is a no pain, no gain kind of thing. Does it have to hurt for it to be beneficial? So first of all, you've struck upon a kind of controversial issue, so there are gonna be some LMTs that disagree. I'm just saying what I think, what I believe, and what I see working for my own clients. And you may have a therapist that uses a different style and does something different. So always want to leave some space for some disagreement and some learning and some research. But in my experience, no, it doesn't have to hurt. I am going to explain to you something called the therapeutic edge. And it is that feeling of that it hurts, but it's also good. And so we might say that it feels appropriate, it feels like it is beneficial. So that's going to be when your therapist is working out a knot and that it is not pain that you can't breathe through. It's not pain that is making you tense up, because that's the exact opposite of what we want to happen, counterproductive. So that's why I say it should not hurt. So you may have a little bit of this therapeutic edge kind of feeling, and that's very beneficial. And I wouldn't really describe it as hurt or pain. So it maybe is the way I'm thinking of the definition that makes me say no, it really isn't a no pain, no gain kind of thing. One thing that we can do is when we're working into a knot, instead of just pressing as hard as we can with our thumbs or our elbow, we use our elbow a lot, we can use friction. So what I like to do is use two thumbs to press into a knot, and then I like to circle my thumbs around each other to help give that muscle fiber a little bit of a twist. So if you picture your muscle fibers running like cords of spaghetti, we want to rub them against each other. It's sort of the same as when you're washing a piece of fabric and you take the fabric and you rub it against itself to clean it. It's a similar kind of process where we're twisting that muscle a little bit against its own fibers, and they're going to loosen up from each other. There's also something called neuromuscular techniques, or some of the same techniques will fall into proprioceptive techniques. And it's where we can contract the muscle, have you contract the muscle, which shortens it, and then have you release, and we're going to stretch. So we're using your nervous system, which is telling your muscles to contract, to fire, and we are then able to stretch it, because there's a moment where after you've contracted a muscle and you release it, where it will not refire in theory. So we can use that to our advantage to help loosen up tight muscles. We can also advise you to do some things after your massage, some self-care that's going to help reduce any amount of soreness that you could have. Something like a post-workout soreness might be normal after a massage, but there are things we can do to help you reduce that. Some things you can do for yourself. So I will talk about that in a future video. So I just want to say thank you for asking questions. Thank you for scheduling appointments.